I watch the sun descending.
Hello, brothers and sisters of the Briar. Professor Jeremiah here.
That's the hour when I feel blessed.
This is Trooper, a new member of the family.
Smoking my pipe.
Trooper?
Like a whisper through the cornfield comes a gentle evening breeze. At the doorway of my cottage I recall memories. Smoking my pipe. Smoking my pipe.
I thought I'd take a moment to, now she wants my pipe, to introduce you to two new members of the family. First, there's Trooper here, and I got Trooper almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago Friday. And she's just a little over 3 months old and very interested in my pipe. She's a Belgian Malinois. That's kind of hard to pronounce, so I normally just call them Belgians. But I've wanted one for a long time, and I happened to be in the farm store here locally the other day and saw a poster that somebody had a Belgian Malinois, and it was their last one, and they had been holding it for somebody, and that person hadn't picked it up. And so now she found where the treats are in my pocket. So anyway, so I was able to get her, and really at an affordable price. I didn't have much to work with, and normally they just want too much money for these dogs. And they're used by the police and the military. And I just really wanted one for really training to do search and rescue work. And this is a perfect time because I'm able to get her out and around people. And some of you who've seen Scout before, she's a part husky. When I got her as a puppy, it was just a time I couldn't get her out and around people. I just was so busy and had a different schedule at that time. And so don't need a hole through my shirt to get your snacks. But anyway, this is just an excellent time and a good age. She's training pretty good, though. Sometimes when I take her on a walk, it's like as we start getting back to the house, she's like, "Ooh, I thought we'd never get home. I got to go to the bathroom," meaning inside instead of out. But she's learning, so it takes a little work here. But her father was a state trooper, and her maternal grandfather was a state trooper. So that's why she's got her blue thin line collar. I had to bribe her to get her to settle down for just a little bit. Her and the husky both, evening time, they get real hyper. Even though I've had her with me all day long, suddenly she got really hyper at night. The other new family member is this pipe. Look at this. Can you see the light shining through? Look at that. It is just incredible. It's called a lantern design, or I almost think of it as like a basket design, and it carries all the way to the bottom. You can kind of see the holes there. You can't have this pipe. I'll get you young. But it is a great smoker, and this is from HS Studio, which stands for Heavy Stone, or some of you might know it as a Road Town pipe. They're coming out of Hong Kong or China, but I've had a number of these pipes. You've seen me smoking some of them, and sometimes I would say this is a no-name pipe, and it's because a lot of the earlier ones that I had, I didn't even really see stamps on them, or sometimes their stamps are so faint, you really have to get the magnifying glass to see how they've specifically labeled them. But I think I've had this for a couple of months now, and it's really a nice smoker. Uh, it's cool. You don't feel the heat because of the air hole or the holes in it, but it is really an incredible pipe. No, no, you got to learn. Okay. Well, I just wanted to share this pipe with you, and I wanted to share the new dog Trooper with you. So Troopers would have been a lot of fun. The greatest thing was is the guy who I got her from had been training her already to walk on a leash, and of all the dogs I've ever had, even dogs that I'd had for years, she is the best walker on a leash. But she still needs to learn how to do all of her business outside. That's the only thing with getting a new puppy. It's always a hassle for that part. And this little place on her ear is thanks to Scout. But I told Scout she better not eat her ears anymore. But brothers and sisters, I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll finish out with the song. This song goes through my head all day long, and it's just my favorite pipe smoking song.
Those far off places beyond the blue, familiar faces that once I knew. I recall those days behind me and the happiness they bring. Every sundown you will find me with a heart that is content, smoking my pipe, smoking my pipe.
You can't have any more.
You remember